The flickering static of the old VHS tape filled the room, the label scrawled in faded marker, SummerSlam 9/5 do not air. This wasn't some lost classic. No, this was something far more sinister. This was the night Irwin R. Shyster, the WWE's resident taxman, unleashed fiscal terror upon the wrestling world. The Money in the Bank ladder match was already underway. Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon, Owen Hart, even the British Bulldog were all vying for the coveted briefcase. But then, the familiar clang of a steel briefcase echoed through the arena. Irwin R. Shyster, clad in his signature suit and tie, strode purposefully to the ring, a glint of madness in his eyes. The commentators, Vince McMahon and Jerry the King Lawler, were bewildered. This wasn't in the script. Shyster, with a snarl and a swift kick to Razor Ramon's gut, entered the fray. He wielded his briefcase like a weapon, bludgeoning his opponents with ruthless efficiency. He scaled the ladder, a man possessed, snatching the briefcase as a stunned silence fell over the crowd. The weeks that followed were a reign of financial terror. Shyster, armed with the Money in the Bank contract, became judge, jury, and executioner of the WWE. He audited every superstar, revealing their deepest financial secrets. Bret Hart was exposed for hiding his millions in a Swiss bank account. Diesel was forced to wrestle in a humiliating tax audit match, handcuffed to the ring ropes, while Shyster whipped him with his leather belt. The climax came at Survivor Series. Shyster, with a maniacal grin, cashed in his contract during the main event, a brutal no-holds-barred match between The Undertaker and his arch-nemesis, Mabel. As both men lay battered on the mat, Shyster slid into the ring, briefcase in hand. He cracked it over The Undertaker's skull, the sickening thud echoing through the arena. He pinned the deadman, not with a wrestling move, but by burying him under a mountain of tax forms. The crowd was in shock. The Undertaker, the Phenom, the unstoppable force, had been defeated by an IRS agent. Shyster, the new WWE champion, stood over the fallen giant, his laughter a chilling echo in the stunned silence. This, he bellowed, his voice dripping with venom, is what happens when you mess with the IRS. The taxman asterisk always asterisk gets his due. The tape abruptly cut to static. The legend of Irwin R. Shyster and the tax terror at Survivor Series became a whispered legend among wrestling fans, a dark chapter buried deep within the WWE's history. To this day, superstars tremble at the thought of an audit, forever haunted by the memory of the taxman who stole the Money in the Bank and held the WWE hostage. And every year, when the Money in the Bank ladder match takes place, a shiver runs down the spines of the WWE universe. They look to the entrance ramp, half expecting to see a figure in a suit and tie, clutching a briefcase, and hear the chilling words, "It's time to pay your taxes."